and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Still up on blocks. We can fix that real quick.
Flip them bad Larrys up.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter.
I'm Tony Fast's daughter. Our family has been blessed to farm in Montana
For over 100 years now. And it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have
and blessings from our Savior,
Jesus Christ.
That's a beautiful sight. Perfect timing. Things are starting to get a little bit peaked looking, needing some rain. So that means shop project day. Tim's back to working on the man lift. Is that the correct term these days?
No.
Person lift?
Person lift.
Person lift.
Scissor.
Scissor lift, there we go. It just lifts scissors. Pipeline's getting close to the yard. Thing sure leaves the trench though. 7 feet deep, burying that water pipeline. Well, I am pretty sure this is the first time I've been in this spring. Time to go do some spraying. It's too bad I had to run to town last night. I'm gonna watch these guys do some more trenching. That is one heck of a machine. Putting that in the ground. So what they're doing is they're putting in a rural water pipeline. All the farms are getting water, actually everybody around here, doesn't matter if you're a farm or not, and they're putting water into pastures, anywhere where you want to hydrant, they're putting it in right now. So kind of a cool project. So we'll have the option of our well water or this water. It's supposed to be about double the capacity of our well, so it'll be kind of nice for just to have some more pressure in the house. Well, look there. Well, my SD card was full on my camera there. It's deleted a few clips. But there's a little nice 4x4 set of whitetail sheds laying in the field. Better on the floor of the cab than in the floor of the tires. Gotta pick them up. So we're moved over, filled up the sprayer with the clethodim and some insecticide. We are in a chickpea field now. This had quite a bit of sawfly damage on the outside of it, as well as some hail on the south end because of our 80s just to the kitty corner from this. We didn't even combine last year because they were so damaged. So we're out here to kill all these grasses. We won't hurt the chickpeas, but we'll be able to wipe out all these grasses with the clethodim. So let's go spraying. Volunteer wheat, some barnyard grass, probably some pigeon grass out here. All the grasses. We have the field selected on field view. We just put a partial load in, half load roughly, take it up to the field. My aim command pro is turning on. I've already got the field loaded. Start a new spray instance. Guidance, start that. And as soon as this boots up, we're ready to go. There we go. Turn on the pump. We want our turn compensation on. I also want our overlap control. So this actually controls every individual nozzle. So as we overlap, each nozzle will shut off. This controls 7 sections. So it's kind of a Mickey Mouse system to get to individual nozzle control. Now with the new Viper 4 Pro, Viper 4 Plus, it's all done with one monitor. That would be an awesome upgrade, but not yet. Someday we might put that in, or it might be better to trade, we'll see. Field view's all loaded. Let's go. 127 acres sprayed already. On my second load, or first full load. Got the half load through already and filled back up. Definitely gonna have to come do some spot spraying, kill this Canadian thistle. It's gonna do kill the chickpeas too, but we gotta get that stuff stopped. Sure nice of the Canadians to share their thistle with us. And the Russians. Alright, pulling up for another fill. Got 20 acres left on this field, so I'll take a full batch because we got another 320 after this field. Just filled up again. Last one over on this side of the farm. Ready to move across after this load. Moving to the next fields. This thing's annoying. Morning. Well, I just left the yard, just heading down the driveway here, going back to the sprayer. It rained up there though, I think. I don't know how much it actually rained, but the radar looked like it might have rained a little bit more than we want to be spraying. So, kind of him hot around this morning. I don't know what time it is, 5:30. Something like that, kind of waiting to see what to do, but we're gonna go see what it looks like. Yeah, it's a little wet up here. Have to wash the spray trailer now. We're heading down into the valley. Doesn't look quite as wet here as it did up on the road, main road. We'll see when we get to the field if we can spray. We're gonna have to sit for a little while, but it is gonna get windy today, so I was hoping to get a couple loads out this morning and then go do something else for the day, but we will see. Kind of borderline if we were gonna spray it, but then you find these little hot spots like this that need spraying. So using clethodim, that'll kill the grasses but won't hurt the peas, but it is a little bit tacky on top yet, so give it a half hour and see. A little breeze picking up, that'll help. Also can't spray when it gets too windy either. Well, the breeze has got the top of the ground a little bit dried off. Time to go spraying. Not throwing any mud, cutting any leaves. Okay, I lied. There was something just flew up. Got a couple loads out, and the wind's up.
Morning, everyone. Today, what is today? Today's June 13th. My wife and kids are back in Indiana visiting family. A couple weddings to go to, things like that. And also, we're moving. Not very far. Only like 10 or 15 miles. So, anyway, so the transition of that, her being gone, me trying to move, work. Tony's giving me some time off, which is great, get some of that stuff done, and yeah, just been super swamped. So haven't been working on the farm 100%, but putting in a lot of extra time with what time I am here at the farm, plus moving and fixing up fence and getting things ready for animals and all that at the new place. I'm gonna go finish the last 100 or so acres, hopefully, today. So, and get that off the books.
Morning. Just filled third load this morning. right, we are on the last little bit of these peas over here on this farm. My last pass. It's kind of a crazy, lots of waterways and stuff to go through on this one. That's a whole section. There's only 510 acres maybe worth of spraying or fields in that whole yellow. So, and we got a few things we got to go around. Like, I think this used to be a windmill. Yeah, this was a windmill. So, up and over our marker, just like that. And let's see, zoom in here. Little itty bitty pass left here. 80 gallons left. If you're a sprayer operator and you don't have one of those Simmons active volumes, you really need to get one. They're super cool. They measure tank pressure, and so they're really accurate. Calibrate them, and instead of knowing what your sight glass has, because you're always on a slope or whatever, that will tell you exactly what's in your tank. Folding up. We'll move back into the valley. We're gonna see if we can't kill some kochia. It's usually kind of hard on the peas, but there's not gonna be many peas there anyways. This is a spot where the gophers really took the canola down 2 years ago, and then last year the grasshoppers hatched because it was full of weeds. In the barley, the grasshoppers laid their eggs in the fall in all the kochia weeds. And then, yeah, they did a number on the barley, so we're gonna go see what we can do with some Bassagran and Varisto, something like that. So we'll see. We're gonna spray it, and we're not gonna look at it for a week, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Now let's head on home, see if we can get a little weed sprayed. Weeds and grasshoppers. Another year of the grasshopper. Woohoo! Well, I made it home. Knocking out acres of spring wheat now. Well, that is right at 1,900 acres for the day. It's midnight. I'm going to bed. Morning. Getting a little sprayed out before the wind comes up. It's starting to come up now, so let's see what we get done. Got a load already sprayed out, and working on a partial load now. Using up the chemical we had on the truck. Switching broadleaves up because we used up what we had, so now we're on to something else.
Back to work on this. Got all the parts in for it. New pins and new cast piece. And these cast pieces have brass bushings instead of the, I don't know, plastic fiber style ones that were in it. So gotta clean these out just a little bit. They're a little rough yet from old pins. Well, as you can plainly see, I was really good about following through with videoing my progress because it's done. I mean, ta-da! Anyway, everything went back together pretty easy. Oil's been changed, blew out the air filter. Still up on blocks. We can fix that real quick. And they're still straight up and down and not kicked off at an angle. Like it.
Well, we brought the spray truck into the shop and the tender, the dash trailer. We're doing something that we knew had to be done like 2 years ago when we bought the trailer, but we just haven't got to it, and so we're doing it now. This is the Hunter Brothers edition. It does not come with deer antlers. That's Dad's addition to it. So I guess this is the Hunter Brothers and Warren Fast edition. And with the Hunter Brothers edition, you get a few extra things. You get party mode. You know, they're a country music band, so they got stage lighting. These lights will come up. That's what we're working on. But there's also up top there, sound bar that came with it. There is squeegee for washing windows and a few other things. But one of the things is these lights. They call them the stage lights. They pop up. They got arms, they got air cylinders, they come up, they get way up in the air above there, so you got really good lighting at night. They're filling the drill, actually, when you fill in the sprayer. And those were a little bit too tight between the tank and the bracket that they're bolted to. So that when the tank gets full, it bulges a little bit. It's fine when they put it together at the factory, but we are getting it fixed now. The sight glass, rubber sight glass on the side of the tube there holds it in place. So drilling holes back, we're gonna move back like 2 inches. That's as far back as the tank can go underneath, and that should take care of it. What's our favorite saying?
There's no I in team.
Oh wait, I thought it was safety first. Maybe kind of use a little cutting oil.
I'll get it from here. Hey, maybe if you just jam that trigger, or jams up like that, it'll just help slide that tank over for you.
Little horsepower.
Don't forget to watch your fingers.
Who was it? Chris Berman? And look at him go! He could go all the way! Well, the dash is all ready to go. Tank slid back. Got that all taken care of. Ran to town, picked up some more chemical. Sprayer's already loaded. Let's go spray. Time to fill again. Party lights on. Flip them bad Larrys up. Oh, get the air on now. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. But don't forget, farm hard, pray harder. See you next video.